Okay, so it says that um, WWE sources were reportedly caught off guard by Jeff Hardy's appearance on TNA Impact. There have been rumors floating around that Hardy had verbally agreed to return to WWE. Hardy's contract with TNA is believed to be a short-term deal. Yeah. Okay. My comments on that are, wow. Jeff Hardy. Yeah. The thing is that WWE, I really hoped they were gonna have Jeff Hardy on Raw, and yet he shows up on TNA Impact. Wow, that's kind of like a slap in the face to WWE. It's really interesting. It's like the WWE had the rug literally pulled right from under them. I think it's great. I mean, WWE needs all the humility they can get right now. Why would Jeff Hardy verbally agree to return to Raw and then show up on Impact? No, and that just doesn't make sense. It's hard to believe that he verbally agreed to return to Raw. I mean, Jeff Hardy on Raw was a pretty on Impact was a pretty big deal. I mean, they didn't use him very well. They could have used him a lot better. But I'm glad he appeared on Impact and not Raw, because I think he belongs on Impact. It fits his style more. It's even though he made a star out of himself by wrestling in the WWE, TNA is the future of wrestling. And young guys like him, even though he's kind of getting a little more up there, he's not really the youngest guy anymore. His type of athlete, a performer, belongs in TNA, or things like the X Division and the six-sided ring. He can really show off his skills. And yeah, I'm just really happy that Jeff Hardy's on Impact. And I don't think he signed a short-term deal. I think he signed more of a longer, I would say medium contract. But who knows? Who knows for sure? We'll see how it plays out. I think Jeff Hardy pulls in a lot of fans for TNA. All right, this article here says, new details on the problems between Bubba the Love Sponge and TNA. AJ Styles gets involved. Regarding the situation with Bubba the Love Sponge and TNA, apparently he gave around 1,000 tickets to his listeners that were given to him by TNA. Bubba said on his radio show yesterday that the staff at Universal Studios told his fans that the passes weren't real, and many fans were turned away and had to watch the show from the Hard Rock Cafe. Wow, that's ridiculous. I mean, can you imagine how upset you would be if supposedly you got a ticket to see the wrestling show from like an on-air personality or celebrity such as Bubba, and expecting to go to the show, expecting to see this great show, and then you get there, you're all dressed up, you're ready to see something exciting, and you get turned away. You get told, this ticket's not real, it's a fake. What must go through your head? I mean, I assume that you would be very annoyed and frustrated and probably very, angry at Bubba. And how does that make Bubba the Love Sponge look? I think he would be pretty pissed off about that. Yeah. TNA giving him 1,000 tickets and say, here, give these to your listeners. And he does. And the listeners go and they get turned away. That's terrible for viewers and audience. If you're trying to create an audience and something like that happens, imagine how upset they're going to be. It's outrageous. Okay, so Bubba said yesterday that either someone from Universal or from TNA got on stage at Hard Rock during the viewing party and buried him. Apparently, AJ Styles appeared at Hard Rock after Impact and also buried Bubba in front of the fans. Bubba said when he appeared at Hard Rock to address the fans, he was booed and spat on and had things thrown at him by the angry fans. Oh my God, this is huge. That is drama all over the place. Whew. And Bubba the Love Sponge is such a close friend of Hulk Hogan. How is this going to affect the relationship between Hulk Hogan and TNA? Knowing that TNA treated his friend like this. Like Bubba, here's Bubba trying to promote TNA, trying to promote Hulk Hogan. And they play this dirty, nasty trick on him that causes people to spit on him. Oh my God, there's definitely going to be a lawsuit here. Bubba said that following Impact last night, he refused to return text messages from Dixie Carter or Hulk Hogan and refused to take calls from them. Bubba said yesterday that he was probably done with TNA, but apparently he was at last night's tapings. Wow. He was at the tapings or he was involved with the tapings? That's what I want to know. Is he going to be on the Thursday show? Man, I totally don't blame Bubba. I mean, I feel really bad for him. That's horrible. I mean, I hope he gets his revenge. Shocking. Anyway, next story. TNA and Spike's reaction to Impact ratings. More on Jeff Hardy's return. This news comes from January 6, 2010. As noted before, WWE officials were surprised by Jeff Hardy's return. Word from WWE is that Vince McMahon wasn't reacting to the show at last night's SmackDown tapings. Yeah. No comment. TNA officials and Spike TV executives were absolutely ecstatic with the Impact rating numbers that came in yesterday. So they were ecstatic. The executives from Spike TV loved the ratings. They thought they were incredible. That's good news. Dixie Carter wrote the following on her Twitter yesterday. Thank you for helping TNA set record ratings in every way last night. We all won. All right, so they view the ratings and the show as a huge success, which is very good news. And they should, in all respects, even though they were destroyed by Raw in the ratings. They did significantly better, and Spike TV executives were proud. So they had totally accomplished their goal. Congratulations, TNA. You've taken the next step. And I look forward to you guys really pushing the envelope and promoting your promotion and promoting your show higher and higher. And, you know, I just hope that Spike TV continues to give them opportunities. And I see TNA becoming bigger and better. You know, even with this Bubba the Love Sponge controversy, which I hope gets resolved, I think Hulk Hogan's pretty solid. And he's going to do everything in his power to really make TNA a success. Will they be able to match Raw and the ratings? Probably not. Not anytime soon. If they've got a long, long road ahead of them, like I've said before. But I wish them all the best of luck, and I think this is going to be a really exciting time to be a wrestling fan. I can't wait for the follow-up show. I can't wait for Thursday night's show. It's going to be great. Like, there's so much I want to know. All right, guys, so hit me up with your comments, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.